Welcome back, welcome back, welcome back to the Sharpshooter Sports Talk. I am your humble and gracious host, Mr. Brinsky Sharp, on the ones, twos, threes, fours, and the fives and six. Appreciate everybody up in the house tonight, man. It's about to be a great show as always, man. But before we get into it, make sure you guys hit that like and subscribe button. Make sure you hit that like and subscribe button. It costs you $0.00 to support a brother on the come up. I don't think it's too much, Bishop. What you think?
Hey, it's the pause for the cause.
You would think, man. You would think, man. And like I said, man, make sure you just hit that like and subscribe button to the show, man. Appreciate everybody, man, just coming through, man. But of course, man, y'all already know more of the brothers gonna come through when they can. But you already know, man, who up here with me, my dog, my friend. Y'all show your love for our good brother, Bishop. What's going on, man?
And appreciate you allowing me to come on up. Hey, it's time to get it cracking.
Oh yeah,
Let's
man.
get it.
Oh yeah, man. Let me see who up in this chat, and definitely shout out to Latoya, man. Said she wasn't gonna be in here tonight. She said I'll be at the Bama softball game versus Texas.
And
Roll
that's why I told her
MLK.
represent. There you
Oh,
go, fam.
oh yeah, man. Horns down.
You ain't hold on. Let me help y'all out in case y'all didn't know.
Oh yeah, man.
Yeah.
Who else we got up in here? Of course, we got you up in here. Got Trap Panel up in the building. What's going on, man? Got BT up in the building. What's going on, brother? What's going on, man? Always
Oh,
good to see y'all, man. Always. Katrina up in here, man. Always, like I said, man, always great to see everybody. That's why I say, everybody, be prepared. I know I've been saying it's about to pick back up, or it's really about to pick back up, especially with the NFL draft coming up. So you're about to see a lot of videos, a lot of lives, some high school football coaches and all that, man. Tell a friend to tell a friend that we are on live right now. So please hit that like and subscribe button and let's get into it, man. I seen something. I gotta download real fast, and it was
go ahead.
talking about it was actually IAD of all people, man. I'm gonna put this up real quick. It was a tweet earlier by Brent Murphy from On Three, and he was talking to our athletic director Greg Byrne. And he
Right.
said Addison believes that the SEC championship game should they should just get rid of it altogether. And he said, I think that ship has sailed.
Yeah.
It's ran its course. And of course, I believe that. We've been talking about that on this show so many times. Like, what is the point? Like, after the Iron Bowl, bro, I didn't even want to go play in the game. Like, we already in. Like, what are we playing for? Like a bye. That's about it.
Yeah. And
But
then see, now the Sankey move, thank you, Sankey, him going to a 9-game schedule and we're not having that second bye, it's even more imperative that we go ahead and lose that.
because I know people like y'all, like up there in Oklahoma, man, y'all was excited. Like, we don't have to play in this game. We're in it. Like, we pretty
Well,
much
yeah, that's because you know how beat up we were.
mm-hmm.
And I can imagine y'all they better be lucky y'all limped in there.
Yeah, I was like, man, I just thought it was crazy.
Yeah.
Like, even with us going to a 9-game SEC schedule, it's already bad enough that we're doing this. But we still continue to play this game. Like, the SEC championship game used to mean something. But like, man, the way everything has set up in this new age of college football, man, like you said, man, that ship has sailed.
Yeah.
It is long gone. It's not the same anymore. It doesn't have that same luxury
No,
that they had before.
not only that, you got to really think about uh, the way things are moving. It's already shaping out to where, I know you've been in the close range when we was spitting our fire, talking about Notre Dame and the two FCS, and then before you know, it's only 8 spots left. So why play that game knowing that a lot of times the committee can frown heavily depending on who loses? It makes no sense. If you already got your 12, I just it just defeats the purpose.
Yeah, man, it's pointless.
Yeah.
It's like so pointless. I never seen a more point. My bad.
You're good.
I
You're
never
good. You're
seen a
good.
more pointless game.
Yeah.
Like, what is the point? More than likely, if you're two of the teams in the SEC battling out right there, guess what? You're both going to be in the college football playoff. Why do I want to play this game? That is just crazy to me.
Yeah.
And
I just think of this, Brinsky, and family in the chat. Think about this. By that game, that is the 13th game, and then you got to go in the playoffs. It doesn't compute because it just it's no need, because by that time, normally the two that's in the SEC are already ranked in the top 12. What are we doing?
yeah, man, that's what I said, man. It's just this game is just it's long gone, man.
Yeah.
I would love to hear everybody else thoughts on this
Go ahead. Yeah.
when they come up, man, because I know Coach Shawn definitely has a lot to say about that. So whenever he gets a chance to come up, man, I'm definitely gonna let him speak on this. But that it's not even just for us, man. It's just for everybody.
Yeah.
Everybody like the Big Ten game, like the Big Ten championship game, that's over and done with. Like,
Yeah.
who's ever gonna be the top two team? It's only two legit conferences that I can say if they have a conference championship, it's no point in them playing it, and that's the Big Ten and the SEC, because both of their teams going to be in that every single time.
So
Every
then
single time.
so that's where it votes for us to go ahead, for them to let it go. But what it also, I don't know, a lot of people are seeing that it might vote to even push us out further to go ahead and start our own league if you're not willing to go ahead and do that. So,
Well, it look like one of our guys in here.
all right.
I'm letting him straighten up real quick whenever he give me the thumb. Oh, well, ladies and gentlemen, without further ado, y'all already know our brother and friend, Alabama A&M Zone, former running back and graduate. Y'all show your love for our brother from another, Coach Shawn. What's going on, man?
Yes. And you got the floor. Mute.
Yeah. I was hoping that he talked too, because I was looking right at it too.
Yeah.
I was looking right at it too.
What up with you, brothers? What up, Big
What up? What
Shawn?
up?
What up, Big Bishop? What's going
Yes,
on,
you,
brother?
man.
How you
Yeah,
doing,
man.
brother?
We already kicking it off crazy, man. I showed people, now I pull it back up for the folks that
Yeah.
coming in, man, with our ADs. Shout out to Brentman Murphy on 3. Say Alabama AD Greg Byrne believes SEC should end the SEC championship game with extended college football playoff. US Today reports, I think the ship has sailed. Burns said, and it's run, it's ran its course. He meant to say run its course or ran its course or whatever. But I don't know how many times we talked about this on this show, man. We talked about this millions and millions of times. You know what? I'm just gonna take credit for that, man. Everybody on
You
this
do
show
that.
is going to take credit for that.
Yeah.
We got to AD Byrne, and he seen what we was talking about, and I'm taking it to my grave that he seen that and heard what we said, and he believes what we believe, man. Because I'm just gonna let you talk about it, Coach Shawn, because I just think that it's ran its course too. But before you go, shout out to our good brother Rob in the house, man. Good to see you, brother. Ken up in here, man. Good to see you. Ken, always my brother. Oh, Mr. Chaos himself. Ephraim, what's going on, brother? Always
What's
good to see
good?
you. But go ahead, Coach Shawn.
Man, I trust Greg Byrne. Greg Byrne has been through a lot of, he's seen a lot at Alabama. It's sort of a two-way street for me, man. For one, what's up, Patriot Life, my broski, man? Good to see you, my bro. I definitely will, Patriot Life. I definitely will, Rob. I always let her see when you speak to her, man. She trying to get back to A-Day to holler at you, brother. Good to see you, Rob, man. Roll Tide to you, my broski. It's a two-way street for me. One, if you as a fan, if you're gonna big up the playoffs like this, Bishop, if you're gonna promote these playoffs like this,
Right.
then you devaluing all the conference championship games, to be completely honest, right? We watched Alabama play Georgia, get beat, didn't hurt them, didn't help them. Well, it didn't help them, obviously. And I would even speak for Georgia in this. Georgia won, okay. What happens?
Yeah.
I don't think you can do nothing but hurt yourself with this game. If they're gonna stick to this format with the playoffs, like the playoffs is the most important thing.
Oh, boy, froze up, man. It's all good.
What happened? Oh,
there you go. There you
Yeah,
go.
you're good. You're back. You're back. You're good.
You go ahead. Go ahead. You good?
Go ahead.
On the flip side, man, we all know what rules the world. Money. You know what I mean? The SEC is the biggest championship game out of all of them, and it's not even close. They have the most viewership. It's a huge game. It's always sold out. Atlanta is lit up. When the SEC championship game comes to Atlanta, man, that's like a playoff game in itself. So the question is, are they going to turn down the SEC championship game money for the playoff money? At the end of the day, we all know what it's going to come down to. If you stick to this format, it doesn't help you to play that game.
Yep.
It just doesn't. If look at Alabama's case, Alabama, you have 2 losses, maybe you go in and you could potentially get a 3rd loss. You mean to tell me that's going to help you? It doesn't matter if they really. I just, when you look at the landscape of what the Big Ten is doing, a lot of these Big Ten schools, man, don't even play comparable schedules to the SEC. When you look at, no disrespect to Indiana, but when you look at Indiana's schedule, man, they don't play utterly anyone, right? But you're asking the SEC to go play 9 regular season games, come back and play each other again in the SEC championship game. Nah, man, that's just you making it the grind way too tough for an SEC team to make it there. And if it stay like this, unless we get a LSU 2019 or a Alabama 2020, whatever one, unless you get one of these exceptional teams, you're gonna lose a game or 2 in this league, right?
Yep.
And the Big Ten will always have an undefeated team. We'll always get that bye. We'll always get that home game. That's how they're setting it up, man. So for me, as a fan, I love the SEC championship game. But as an Alabama fan, if you're gonna stick to this playoff schedule, this playoff format, the SEC championship game really is you making the value of that game go away.
The one thing, man, I wish that they just left alone, man. And it just still bugs me. We wouldn't be talking about no 12-team playoff or no 16-team playoff, which they're eventually going to go to, which is only watering down these championship games more and more every time. Is we should have just left it at the 4-team playoff. The top 4 teams get in there, and whoever those top 4 teams is, like, we didn't make the playoffs this year. Like, if we would have beat Georgia, then we would have been in conversations about, okay, can we make the playoffs then? And then I feel a lot better than that. But these whole 12-team playoffs, like, man, it's dumb because, like you said, it's only going to keep devaluing the championship game. Like, who's going to care? I was, like, mad.
Yeah.
After we beat Auburn, I was like, man, we got to go play this game. Not because we were playing Georgia. It's because we got to play an extra game for no reason. Like Oklahoma at the crib chilling. All they had to do was just beat LSU, and they were just like, "Woo!"
That's a good point. That is a B Sharp. That is a great point, man.
Mm-hmm.
At what B Sharp said, I forgot all about that. That is an exceptional point. Our opponent, Oklahoma, already tough enough, right? You got to go play Georgia first. Then you'll get a chance to play probably Oklahoma. Man, that's tough for any SEC team. And look what Lisa said. Lisa said exactly. The SEC title game did not help either Alabama or even Georgia. Really, UGA did get a first round bye, but only moved up 1 seed from the 3 to the 2 with the win. That's a whole fact, man. So what was the purpose of them playing that game? And Ephraim said for strength of schedule, Ephraim, by that time, the strength of schedule is already Hayes in the barn. You know, by the time the SEC championship game come in,
I agree.
The hay is already in the barn on that, man.
Yeah.
You know, that last game, championship game, I'm not even sure if they factor that in. You know, your seating is already pretty much placed at that point.
If you made it to the SEC championship game, bro, you're going to be in the playoffs regardless.
Yeah.
Because they know how tough this conference already is.
Yeah. So it's like, at this point, if you're going to keep doing it like this, unless the SEC do something drastic, man, we're going to forever get the short end of the stick with this, because 9 games is tough enough. 8 games is tough enough in this conference. You go into 9 games, right? Now you want us to go back and play another game against another top SEC team before you go to playoffs, when Ohio State got Michigan, they got potentially USC at some point, and then their championship game. I mean, like, look at the Big Ten. Look at the Big Ten championship game, man. It's like, come on, man. Like, at some point, it's not apples to apples at all.
Not even close.
Yeah.
Before you go, Bishop, gotta bring up another person up here, man. It feels like it's been a minute, even though it ain't been a minute. But ladies and gentlemen, y'all show your love to the David Ruffin of all podcasting. Y'all already know the man with the gold mic.
Yes, sir.
All those things, ladies and gentlemen. Mr. SE Season himself, our good friend and brother, Ted. What's going on, man?
Man, what's happening? How y'all doing?
What's going on?
Ted, what it is,
brother. You still ain't fixed them flags, man.
Oh, I like them. No, I think I like them. I like them where they are, man.
Well, just out of, thank God we on my show. At least I can say I'm above you right now. That'll make up for it right now. That'll make up for it, at least right now. But
that's fair.
Yeah, man. Just a little jab at you.
Yeah,
it's all little brotherly love. But man, we talking about this, man. Our AD, man. Earlier, I sent this to Coach Shawn and said Alabama AD Greg Burns believe the SEC should end the SEC championship game with an extended playoff, with an extended college football playoff. US Today reports, I think the ship has sailed. Burns said it's ran its course. Your thoughts, my brother Tez?
Man, I don't know. I kind of said this a long time ago. Like
we all did.
I didn't think that the SEC championship would be because with the playoff system, it's very difficult. It's not fair, right? Because these conference games aren't created equal.
That's fact.
So like you're gonna have to eventually come up with a system where you can get some equality in that thing. I don't think they should end the SEC championship. I like conference championship games. Maybe come up with some type of tournament form. It's championship tournaments in each conference. I don't know what the answer is. I don't think anybody does. That's why they change it every year. But yeah, it's a difficult task, man, to have this conference game where you essentially got, in the SEC, you're gonna have 2 top 10 teams, top 15 teams playing against each other at minimum. And then you turn around and you go to these other conferences, and I mean, look at the ACC last year. Look at that conference game, right?
Yeah.
Neither one of them even made the playoffs. So, like, what was the point of that? But I'll say this: it's not a good look coming from Greg Burns, man, because it's always the dude that loses that want to change the rules, right? It's always the dude that's losing that spades that want to play dominoes. Man, y'all don't want to play dominoes no more. You sure y'all want to just keep playing spades? Y'all don't want to play dominoes? It's never the person that win that come in and say that. So he would have a lot more
Yeah.
it would come off a lot better had Alabama won that national championship game, or this had been Georgia's AD saying, "Hey, I think this is something that we should move on from." And I always put the pressure on the winners, the people that are actually benefit from it, the winners, to be the ones to spark the change and make the comments to spark the change, because that's when people listen, right? It a lot of times when the loser does it, it falls on deaf ears, and it leaves room for people like me to point out the hypocrisies in it. So I mean, I fully feel what he's saying. Like it's conference games as they are constituted. It's pointless. Like, you know what I'm saying? Whenever you can get two teams playing the conference game and neither one of them make it, as in the ACC, or or even two teams playing the conference game and then you don't get penalized. Like, if you don't get penalized for losing your conference game, what's the point of playing the conference game? Hey,
Yeah.
right? I don't know. I just always value the playoff system where you have to play your way into it, play your way to a national championship. And man, as it stands now, it's just an extra game for players to get hurt in. So I don't know. I kind of yeah, I agree with him on that standpoint. But like I said, it's not a good look coming from the loser of the conference game. Because, like I said, it's always that person that, you're getting ran in spades, and all of a sudden that person that loses, and y'all sure y'all don't want to play dominoes? It's like, no, we don't want to play dominoes, man. You win one of these hands, and then we can switch to dominoes. But
Bishop,
that's kind of how I feel about it.
Look, Ted, Coach Saban spoke on this 3 years ago.
Yeah.
Coach Saban said, if you keep promoting this playoff from the first game of the season, they got college football playoff commercials, Bishop, where they showing the college football trophy and it's twisting.
Yeah.
And CFP. All you doing, and everybody like, well, the season didn't devalue. Okay, cool. But I'll tell you what did devalue: the championship games, right? The championship games, the bowl season. What the hell would I want to go play in the Papa John's, Jeep Meineke, Hubba Bubba, Lift Your Ass Bowl, right? What the hell am I gonna play in that for when my team didn't make the playoff? I got a chance to be a first round pick and take care of my family all their life. You can't call me a quitter. I played with my team this entire time. I'm not about to go play in this meaningless bowl that rich people just came up with this year, right? The Jeep Sidewalk Bowl, right? I'm not gonna do it and jeopardize me being Jake Butt and ruining my pro career forever. No. So Coach Saban said, when you start this college football playoff and promoting it, you're gonna take away from the championship games, you're gonna take away from the bowl games. And that's what you have done, brother. You have done that. So for me, bro, when I look at this, Bishop, and I want you to speak to this, Bishop. When I look at this and I see the Big Ten, now I agree with what Ted said. It's never no fun to have a guy that's getting beat, the one complaining. I get it. But when your schedule includes the first games is North Texas, let's play trivia. What team is this? Your first game is against North Texas. Your next game is against the Howard Bisons. Your next game against Western Kentucky. Your next game is against Northwestern. Your next game is against something called Rutgers. Your next game is against horrible Nebraska. I can stop right there. You're automatically 6-0 right there, while we got to go place 4 top 10.
You want me to put the team up there? I still got them up. Bingo!
Yep.
So, as long as you have that, right, they'll never complain, right? They don't care if you have a Big Ten championship, because we're going to get the first seed. We're going to get the first seed, the second seed, and possibly damn near third seed too. They tried it this year, right? We're going to get all the home games because our teams are going to be 9-0, 10-0, 11-0, while you beat up on each other and lose 2 and 3 games every year. So F the SEC championship game. You know what I'm saying? If you're going to be about the playoffs, be about the playoffs.
Definitely. And
I like that.
Piggyback off of Coach Shawn, you got to understand, because of what went down last year, Notre Dame threw a fit,
and you got them
playing their deal.
Forgot about them,
and then went to the NCAA and say, "Hey, we got a solution. If we land in the top 1 through 12, we're guaranteed to be in the playoffs. Okay. Now, when you look at their schedule, when we looked at it, they only got 2 strength of schedule games.
Yeah.
2. So when we say guaranteed, do you think they're already in? Guarding any catastrophe, they are in the playoffs.
That's a fact.
I don't think
leave
so.
them out no more.
I don't think so.
Huh?
You don't think Notre Dame is a lock?
They wouldn't in the lock this year. They had an agreement with the NCAA this year that if they won 10 games and they finished top 10, which they did, that they would be in the playoffs or they wouldn't play in their bowl game. So the NCAA looked at the SEC and was like, hey, you guys are playing tougher games. I'll put 5 of y'all in the I'll put 5 of y'all teams. I want everybody to think about this now.
Right.
This year alone, out of 12 teams,
right,
5 of them came from one conference.
But it's the
almost
sham, though, Ted. They made them play each other the first round.
I mean, if you put 5 out of 12, you're gonna play each other. Like you can't. How can you configure that?
Every one of them, though, both matches.
But think about what I'm saying. You got 5 in a 12-team playoff.
Yes.
Right.
That first round is gonna have some SEC on SEC matchup.
Yeah, I agree.
It's gonna happen. So here's what I'm saying. I'm not saying that it's not wrong the way it is, but what I'm saying is they showed this year. They showed this year that, like, hey, SEC, we y'all might not have got what y'all wanted, but that schedule that y'all played, it means something. It means something because number 3, 4, 5 in the Big Ten didn't make it. Number 3, 4, and 5 in the ACC didn't make it. Number 3, 4, and 5 in the Big 12 didn't make it. But number 3, 4, and 5 in the SEC made it.
But
so
why is that?
Because they played a tougher schedule.
Bingo.
So that's what I'm saying. So you can't. That's what I'm trying to paint is you can't have it both ways. You can't have it both ways. You can't say on one hand, oh man, they getting over on us because we playing the tougher schedule, and then on the other hand say, oh, they let us 5 teams in because we played a tougher schedule.
I don't
they
agree.
must value it some way.
Go ahead.
Go ahead.
I don't agree because I see what Ted is saying when you got that many people. I see what you're saying. But you didn't have to have Alabama to play Oklahoma the first round. You know what I'm saying? Make us play. Let Oklahoma and Alabama play the other 2. Why did you put us? You seeded us so we would have to face each other the first round.
Coach Shawn, Yahtzee. I'm glad you said that because I said that at the end of the year. I said that Alabama was the only team that ever lost their conference championship and didn't fall a spot, and it's because they wanted to make that Alabama-Oklahoma matchup happen.
Facts. That's facts.
And I got pushback people saying, "Oh, we just good. This is the University of Alabama." It's like, no,
you was right.
It is about money, right?
Yeah,
so that's what I'm saying. Like, you can't have it both ways.
Right.
Either you want 5 teams in the playoffs. In what world? My question is, what could they have done more this year to appease SEC fans? 6 teams, 7 teams.
But one thing, I think one of the things, because I know I didn't say that just because we Alabama. I ain't never saying just because we Alabama.
No, it was some of this chat right here. I ain't gonna point them out, but I know.
I think I said, I'm trying to remember what I said. I think I said, because we ain't even been at the 12-team playoffs long at all.
Right.
Just 2 years.
That's true.
Yeah, just 2 years.
So it's just is this the second year? This is probably like the second year.
Yeah, just second year.
Yeah, the second year. So I'm about to say, of course, we didn't fall out. Like, we can't put that metric against other times. But I was like, just think about it. We would have been in the playoffs after the Auburn game. The teams that were chilling at the house. Right. Texas A&M, Oklahoma, and what was the other team? Ole Miss. Everybody else just chilling at the house. I was mad that I was like, damn, man, we got to go play this game. Why can't Texas A&M go play this game? We lost 2 games. Oh, well, now they lost 1 game. Why they won't go play? play this game.
Yeah.
I still don't know how they do these tiebreakers in the SEC.
I don't even think it
Somebody-
would have mattered though, because if y'all
No,
had
I
even if
understand that,
y'all have no, I'm saying even if y'all had fallen in the spot, right? Let's say they didn't want to make the Oklahoma matchup and y'all had fallen in the spot, you still would have in the first round had to play an SEC team.
I doubt it.
Not really, because look,
you would have took the spot of who played the one
Because Texas Tech, not Texas Tech.
I had
you
to look
coulda
at the
had-
bracket though.
you could have had JMU play Oklahoma or Alabama play Oregon the first round, because Alabama was a 9 seed. You could have
Yep,
Oregon was
right.
like a 4th or 5th seed. You could have had Oregon play one of us. That way, Alabama, Oklahoma wouldn't have faced each other. Winner playing Indiana. You could have had Ole Miss play Tulane. I see what you're saying on that round, because then the winner gets Georgia, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so it's
but
tough.
to
It's
have
tough.
Alabama play Oklahoma in the opening round. You could have easily had Alabama play Oregon, Oklahoma play JU, or Oklahoma play Oregon.
What seed was Alabama? Just you guys can't remember.
9. We were 8.
So who
we were 8,
was
and they
the
were 9.
10th seed?
The 10th seed was Miami.
Yeah,
And Miami
See,
played
Miami.
Texas
Who in
A&M.
Miami?
They played Texas
Yeah.
A&M.
they played Texas A&M.
So if y'all had a fall in at least one spot, you still would have ended up playing Texas A&M.
But I'm
Miami would
saying
have
we
had to play
could have fell
Oklahoma.
to the 11 or the 12 seed. Like we
And-
could have fell anyway.
So this is what I'm saying. This is what I'm saying. Now we
If
get
If we had
into
fell to the 12th seed, Ted, we fared better. We fared better.
but
Or
see,
Oklahoma.
but see, now we getting into, is it straight seed or do you want the committee to put together matchups?
That's what they did. Yes.
You
They
see
put
what I'm
together
saying?
matchups.
Like you can't. It's tough, man, and it's always gonna be tough, especially when you got one conference that's pretty much spearheading this thing.
I
When
will
you
say
got
this.
one conference that's got almost half the teams, trying to make matchups happen is gonna be tough without everybody saying you cheating.
I will say this because I'm hearing and I agree with you in a sense that yes, you have 5 teams in there. Of course, you're going to play each other. We all know
Right.
that.
We know that.
But
We know that.
knew how the thing was set up or whatnot.
for
That's the only
sure.
thing I'm trying to say. But
I seen
the
it coming
one
a mile
thing- but
away.
the hold on. But the one thing that I will say, it was just one of those unique years that the SEC was that good. Like with the
I don't know,
Texas
man.
A&M. No, I'm just talking about record wise. Like Texas A&M, Oklahoma, Georgia, all of us. We the only team that had 3 losses on them because we went to the SEC championship game.
That's true.
That's the only reason why.
Facts.
But outside of that, Vanderbilt lost 2 games too, and they were left out. I believe
Right.
Vanderbilt had more of a case of making the playoff than Tulane, but we know they're gonna have to put one of them group of 5.
Right.
teams in
Right.
there. But if you ask me, if Tulane, if you replace Tulane and put Vanderbilt right there, I think that's more of a game. We already knew Ole Miss was gonna beat that team. This ain't the NCAA tournament. We
So
may
you
get
wanted 6 teams, 6 SEC
no,
teams.
I'm
in
just
the
saying.
conference.
No,
Saying. How about
Yeah.
this? You can pick a Big Ten team. You can pick anybody. But I felt like Vanderbilt. I'm
I
just
agree
going
with
by
you.
their record because they was 10-2. But I'm just saying
I agree
that
with
would have made a better matchup than the Tulane. Nobody watched the Oregon game because they knew Oregon was going to win that game. If anybody thought they were going to, don't tell me that you thought anybody was going to beat these teams. I didn't even watch it because I knew it was going to be a blowout. Oh, that's why I didn't understand why they ain't had an Alabama and Oklahoma game as the night game.
Yeah, that was that.
Well,
part of
they
it
had
was
us.
not
Well, they
smart
had us
either.
on that Friday. They had.
Yeah, they moved
It was the
No,
only
they
game
moved
of the
it.
night. Yeah,
Yeah,
like
but
They
no,
moved
that
it.
was fine. Now that was fine. But the Texas A&M and the Miami game should have been that night.
Night.
yeah, probably
Correct.
so. I can agree with
And
that.
if you just switch JMU versus Oregon with Alabama and Oklahoma, if you just switch them 4 games, put Alabama versus JMU or Alabama versus Oregon, Oklahoma versus JMU, Oklahoma versus Oregon, then your second round matchup is Alabama, Texas Tech, Oklahoma,
I got you.
Indiana.
I got you.
Then, yes, you'll still have your Ole Miss in Georgia, but at least then you'll have Miami and Ohio State, Texas
got
A&M
you.
and Ohio State. Then
So
now you don't have a opening round of 2 SEC teams. That's what I'm saying. You
So-
seeded these teams prejudged the week before, so they would have to play each other in the opening round. You
For
gave
sure.
Oregon JMU. If you gave Oregon to Alabama was a 9th seed. That makes good football. 5 and 9.
Yeah.
Give Oregon to
Right.
Alabama or Oklahoma, right?
Yeah.
That way,
I know that
you
about
got
it.
Oklahoma defeating JMU. You got Alabama defeating Oregon. Second round, Alabama, Texas Tech. Second round, Oklahoma, Indiana, or vice versa.
Mhm.
How you want to word it?
Don't make no
That's all I'm saying.
Oh,
Yeah.
no
They're
doubt
gonna
about it,
keep
man. I'm
they're gonna
telling you
keep
that
doing this.
Hey.
whenever you have a matchup, right? You got
Mhm.
this matchup with Oklahoma and Alabama, and it was must see TV during the season. And you have a company in ESPN that is a
Yeah.
media company that is into viewership
Yeah.
and getting numbers, and they have an opportunity to make that happen on the biggest stage. It's no secret why that was the only game on that Friday.
Yeah.
Right? They are going to take that opportunity, bro. Like that game right there was more valuable to them than the national championship. We
Well,
got to
that's
make
yeah.
this
But
happen.
I
We
I get
don't
it.
know if these
yeah.
other teams are gonna make the national championship or not, but I know we have an opportunity to make this happen again and put it in front of everybody.
I
Word,
get it. But see, my standpoint is if you gonna create matchups the week before based off rankings, that's what I'm saying. To me, that's not having it both ways. To me, I'm complaining about the same thing.
Yeah.
Don't have me playing Oklahoma again, right? I get the viewership, I get what you're saying, and that's probably what happened, right? But what I'm
right.
saying is I'm complaining about
The
yes,
seeding.
our schedules are tougher. Don't give me Oklahoma in the opening round, give me
I
JMU.
got you.
Or
I got
Oklahoma's
you.
ranked higher than us. Give
And this
Oklahoma JMU,
that's fair.
you know.
That's fair.
Eh,
I get that, but I just don't want to be
Right.
like
Right. Eh,
we gotta watch the whole they trying to lead the SEC out of this thing because it's like no, they really not.
No.
I don't
No.
think they're trying to leave us out,
Oh
but
yeah, I wouldn't.
No.
I
No.
wouldn't
We
care
wasn't
none
saying
of that.
that.
I think they're trying to
Okay.
manipulate who play where. That's
For
what I
sure.
do
And
believe.
and let me add
Definitely
this
for
little
sure.
caveat, if I can.
No,
Think
please.
about it. They moved Miami a couple
Exactly.
weeks
Yes.
prior to
Yes.
make. Come on, you got to
Yes.
see.
That's what I'm
Yeah.
saying. Yes.
You got to see what they were. They knew they was like, man, nah, we need to move them a little bit. They ain't moved them the whole year, and now
Right.
all of a sudden move them.
Yes. That was
Come
all for
on.
Absolutely.
matchup. Or that's what I'm saying right there. That
Mm.
Oh, absolutely, man. They listen. If if I was the owner of a media company and I was trying to make matchups happen, I'd do the same thing.
I'll be cussing your name out too.
That's cool, and I'll be cashing checks at the bank.
Hey man,
Hey,
as long as I
look.
get one of them checks, man, let me get a
Hey,
check.
hey,
For sure, man.
we hadn't we've been so long since we've been to it, we didn't even know how to act. We threw a concert, think that was just part of the deal.
That's what I'm saying, man. It's all
Hey,
good.
but guys, it's only gonna get worse, man. Because I want you guys to think about this. Now, I
Yeah.
don't know you guys. I know y'all looked at y'all schedule coming up in
Right.
2026, but you don't even have to look at y'all's. You can look at any schedule in the SEC.
Yeah.
After about those first 3 games, man, these teams are gonna be playing 7 ranked teams, 6 ranked teams, 8 ranked teams. I'm talking about every team in the conference. I don't care. You can look up the weakest schedule, and I guarantee you look over their SEC slate, you're gonna be able to count at least 5 ranked games, right?
Facts.
5 ranked games. And then now you're talking about in the playoff system where in order for this not to work, they would have to renege on everything that they did this year by putting 5 SEC. If you put 5 SEC teams in there, and probably deservedly so, if you set that precedent this year,
Mhm.
what do you think is going to happen now? There's 9 SEC games, and then you got a 9-3 SEC team that has 6 ranked wins on their resume, right? What are you going to do with that team? You going to
Right.
stiff them like Vanderbilt, right?
I still think
it's gonna be interesting, man.
To me, man, they start setting this stuff up from week 1. To me, this is why I don't want the SEC playing extra games and all of this. You got to really look at the playoffs from last year, bro.
Yeah.
To me, the bye wasn't more important, the first round bye or having a home game, right?
think the
Because
home
the teams
game.
who
I would take the home
played,
game. Yeah.
they got the home game. Georgia
Mhm.
got the bye, right? Look
Right.
at the people who got the bye, right? You had Ohio State, Big Ten team, didn't really play nobody throughout the season. Indiana didn't play nobody for real throughout the season, right?
Mhm.
Then you had Oregon with who didn't get a bye, but their first round opening game was against the weakest team in the entire playoffs, JMU. So
Right.
all that was based off the rankings, the final
Mhm.
week rankings. This is what I'm saying. You can have 9 SEC teams. It don't matter if you gonna place them where they don't have a real legitimate chance. For you know what I mean? We're gonna make 4 of y'all play each other off the rip. You know what I mean? Instead of
Yeah.
spreading y'all out. You know what I mean? If you don't want to give us a bye, based off the rankings, cool. I understand. Bama was supposedly no. Oklahoma was the next best. No, Texas A&M was the next best team.
Mhm.
They didn't get a
Yeah.
bye. They had to open up with Florida, Miami,
Mhm.
right? Texas
Right.
Tech didn't play nobody. They got a bye, right? So you're gonna always manipulate the rankings to make the SEC team. Well, I gave y'all 5 teams. Well, guess what? 4 of them played each other within the first week and a half, or whatever the case may be. So you automatically done. You know what I mean?
That's true.
So
That's true.
if you're gonna use the rankings to manipulate it, I could have done this. I'm looking at this stuff right now, and I could have done this way better. You got 2 Big Ten teams out of 4, wasn't it? Out of 3.
But how
No.
you was the thing is like it's 1 through 4 is it gets the bye week, right?
Yeah.
Right.
I you know the teams that we would, in order to manipulate it, you would have to jump SEC teams above those 4 teams. You see what I'm saying? Like, and they have better records, and I get it. Like, that would be one hell of a statement by the committee if they were to go and look at an undefeated team that's or a team with 1 loss that's sitting at number 3 and say, hey, this SEC team played one hell of a schedule. I know they got 3 losses, but their schedule is way better than y'all's. And that would be that kind of move would shake the world. And that's what probably it deserves exactly what you're saying.
Yeah,
but
that's where I'm going. That's where I'm going. If it's about the
we
record,
talk about this though, it's like I think the only way you solve it is what Greg Sankey said. Let's just play each other, break off from this.
Hey,
you know what I mean?
if it's about the record,
What was I saying?
and you're gonna put Texas Tech above somebody because their record is better, then we need to skip. Let's open up with Hubba Bubba Tech. Let's play Lift Your Ass University. The next week after that, forget playing all these Florida States
tough,
if it's about your record. Because if it's about the record, and you're gonna rank me based off my record.
Right.
10-0, 11-1, whatever. Then I want to be in the top 4, top 5, right?
Now, Taz, let me because we talked about it. Oklahoma has UTEP. We go to Michigan. We got New Mexico. Then we go to Georgia.
And it's Murder's Row after that.
And then we have our bye, and then we start off with Texas, and then it's just Murder's Row from that point on. So think about it. Everybody wants their pound of flesh, but as we're rocking in each of our games, you've got to play at your best each and every game, and you better hope that you have 33 to 44 starters in a rotation, because there's going to be injuries. Give that no ifs, ands, or buts. That's going to be credence, but that's why I'm telling you, playing that championship game, that's a 13th game. And and look, in our schedule, we got 4 bye and then 8 games. And God forbid we get an opportunity to go to that championship game. That's the 9th game in a row.
Right. But think about this, man. Like it is unfair. But you opt out of that championship game. Look how people treat Notre Dame for opting out of their bowl game. You say that you opt out of that SEC championship, man. Nobody's gonna respect you for that. Nobody. I mean, we would, because we saying we know what it says, but like, man, we just 4 people of the general public. It's millions and millions of people, and
That's true.
You know. These narratives get to spinning up, man. I genuinely, guys, like I'm not saying like the things I'm saying. I'm not saying to be combative. I'm just saying.
No.
Yeah, I'm saying to pose like there's always something with this system. It's always something else that's going to be an issue, and it's like I genuinely don't know how to fix it as it is.
I do.
I genuinely don't.
They're going to
go ahead.
Other than leave everybody and play ourselves.
I don't think what happened with Texas this year is going to happen this coming up season. I don't think they're going to leave if Notre Dame win 9 games, they're going to let them in, I believe. I don't think they're going to keep Notre Dame out. Notre Dame, believe it or not, their voice is extremely loud. You know, when they complain, people listen. You know, I just don't believe what happened with Texas is going to continue to happen. I seen what like OG Efron was talking about. Then there goes your strength of schedule. They left Texas out because they got beat by Ohio State. They didn't give a damn about them playing
7-point
Ohio
loss
State.
on the road.
7-point loss on the road. And they
Yep.
didn't give a damn. They didn't care about the strength of schedule. They didn't reward them for playing that game. They took a team. I watched them do Boise State like this the year before. They don't care about that. As long as that record, if you 11-1, you ain't gonna keep an Alabama team out. I don't care if we play Hubba Bubba Tech. They're not gonna keep us out. But if you're 9-3 and then play the top teams in the country, you might not get in. There's a possibility you might not even get in. And then you still got to go play a SEC championship game after the 11th game. Nah, I'll pass. Give me Hubba Bubba Tech. Let me have a pretty record, and then all is well. All is well.
No. Look, hey, family, I'm gonna be honest. Not only that, but can we just the FCS? Let's create their own national title and let them do them, and let's do the top 12, out of the ranking, and let's go play. Because when we throw the two FCS in, they're not even ranked in the top 12. So whoever gets pushed out, they just get pushed out because those two have been awarded. As long as they go through their season, they get in.
They'd have to agree.
It goes back to what we were saying, Tez.
Those FCS schools are proud.
You hadn't had
no, I understand.
They can be proud all they want. Still gonna get
they would have to agree to it. They want to play.
I know what you're saying.
You're right.
You hadn't had the best top 12 teams yet, right?
Probably
is it
no.
The best 12 teams, or is it the best 6 teams and the next 6 deserving? Which one is it?
I don't know.
And just put this for the record: Notre Dame was not one of those 12 teams.
That's a fact.
We actually did an episode called "Does Strength of Schedule Really Matter?" It's called Cakewalks, and we polled the fans, and people said it don't matter. It's like hill of beans. It don't matter to me at all. I don't respect the team because they played a tougher schedule at all. And it is like you seeing that now. It's like what Coach Shawn said. We might as well just play. You're gonna get the same reward at the end.
Right.
If you play the toughest schedule in America and I play the easiest schedule in America, when we had the same record at the end of the day, we both gonna get the same playoff spot, same opportunity, same everything. Like you're gonna get the same reward at the end. And it was funny because all the people that said, "Oh man, yeah, I respect hard work," they played the lottery. Like, now you're trying to find a free ticket out too. Like, bro, nobody want to go through a tough slate in life. We work hard now, so we don't have to work hard later.
But yes, I understand that. But the lottery is how many? What is the percentage on that? Like 1 out of a what?
That's why it's even dumber to play
it. A cakewalk is like an NBA team playing a JV team.
Yeah.
Right.
That's
you get the same reward.
That's more
at the end of the day. You get the same reward at the end of the day. Indiana played an easy schedule. They got the same reward at the end of the year that everybody else got for playing tougher schedules. So why play a tough one, man?
Why play a tough one, bro?
Yeah, I'm with you, but I'm just saying that's why I like that. That's gonna be a whole episode. I already not for real, but when we start talking about the 9-game situation, but we might well switch gears real quick. I know.
Can I say something? Be sure for switch gears real quick. Like OG Ephraim making some good points. OG Ephraim said you got all these 10-2 teams, got to have something to separate them. What separated Texas Tech and Texas? What separated them? I'll tell you what separated them. Texas lost to Ohio State. That's what separated them. They held that loss, even though it was a better loss than Arizona State to Texas Tech. They still held it against Texas, a much better team, a much better loss on the road by 7 points to the number 1 team in the country.
I think it was more so Texas that Florida lost. I think if they hadn't dropped that game to Florida the way that they did, they probably would have been a playoff team.
I agree with you on that one.
I don't think nobody's going to be honest. Nobody in their right mind. Well,
but
I don't
Texas
know.
Tech lost.
Yeah, I don't know,
that
man.
Arizona State team last year was pretty bad, and then they I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know.
They were very good.
I don't know. Like I said, there's no answer to this. It's like
which leads me back to the number one thing that I said. They should have just left it at 4 and we'll be done with these championship games will matter because now the year when Michigan won the national championship, the last year when they had the 4-game playoff, We had to beat Georgia to make it to the playoff.
Yeah.
If we lost, because it was one of those unique years, like everybody was winning games, the top teams, like from Texas to Washington, Georgia, and us. Only game we lost early in the year was that Texas game. That was the only game we lost. So if we win that game, if we get past Michigan, it's no doubt in my mind we win the national championship game. There's no doubt in my mind, especially the squad that we had going if we went against Washington. But it's a ripple effect. But like Jeremy said, it's all about that. All about the money, baby.
That's fact.
I just think they need to just settle in something and get it right, man. What's happening in college football right now is that they changing everything. Like this is y'all my age. We've never seen college football. Well, still, yeah, I had to point it out. But
I appreciate you. I am not mad at you.
we have never seen college football make changes to something so like abruptly, right?
Yeah.
Even when the BCS, people complained about that to the death of them. It took them years to change that. The 14 playoff, people complained about that in the beginning. So they let that sit for a while before they change it. Now, oh man, we changing this. Every year is different. Every year we got new rules. Like we got to sit in something and perfect that first. Because what is it? 2026? By 2028, it's gonna be a 2016 playoff. And it ain't gonna be in point to play during regular season games at that point.
I'm going down that hill. We should just left it at 4. We wouldn't be arguing about, or we wouldn't. Nobody would even care about what Notre Dame is thinking because it's the top 4 teams. Who was the top 4 teams this year? Well, they gave Texas Tech that
all Big Ten schools.
Yeah, it would have been a bunch of Big Ten schools playing this year. And I doubt
Texas
that
A&M.
Yeah, they probably would have put Texas A&M, but Texas A&M lost towards the end of the year. So, man, it's just wicked. I can't even.
You know what I think, B Sharp?
Go ahead.
If you're gonna leave it at 12, that's if you're gonna let it stay here, or even more. You have to come out in the beginning of the season, or even somewhere the year before, and say, well, okay, next year, strength of schedule is what we harping on.
Mm-hmm.
You got to say it. Stick to it.
Thank you.
We don't care that you're 9-3. If your strength of schedule says you're in the top, whatever, better than the 10-1 Boise State team, we're gonna take. I don't care if you 12-0. Look at the basketball team. And I know basketball is different. The team that won damn near every game, everybody they should be in. Got their asses whipped the first round.
What conference were they in too?
Miami of Ohio, I think it was. What is
that?
No.
They was in the MAC.
MAC, yeah,
the Big Mac.
So, bro, at some point you got to just come out and say it. But you know why they won't say it, Bishop? They won't say it because if you do, then their personal biases of the teams they want to get in, they might mess that up.
Well, no, they say it, then you have 10 SEC teams in the 12-team playoffs.
I mean, real stuff. We can't say that to you because then my pride and joy team, whatever it is, might not make it. They might not make it. So we got to keep this limbo thing over y'all. And I'm going to manipulate the rankings to get whoever I want in where I want them at.
I'd rather SEC, especially with these Big Ten teams, I'd rather like an Indiana go down to Georgia or Alabama go up north. Can we just get some of these Big Ten games? Because I can tell you right now, the Big Ten is just top heavy. SEC is
Thank you.
can go 10 deep. Like I put it like this, Tez. If you put Auburn in the Big Ten last year, there's no way you don't tell me they're not a better team than Oregon.
I don't know if we're a better team than Oregon. Now we had a coach that didn't want to show up.
Based on the teams,
that's what I'm saying. I'm saying like talent wise, but we found ways to lose games. It ain't like we just got beat by better teams. So
but look who you lost.
We probably would have found ways to lose to Rutgers, Northwestern, and all them teams. We would have found ways to lose. No. I'm not finna do that.
You do that. Think of every team y'all lost to. You lost to Georgia on a 1-possession game. We
led the country
on a 1-possession game. You lost to Texas A&M because you couldn't get a first down throughout the whole game. You damn near lost Alabama. You lost to Alabama pretty much a 1-possession game. Guess what?
No, we led the country.
Are playoff teams, and you telling me you can't go up there and beat the hell out of Ruckus, you ain't about to sit here and lie to me. You ain't about to lie to me.
Not last year. Now, if this was a year where we were just a bad team, but you got to understand how we lost, bro. Like we were finding ways. It was like the fourth quarter hit, and then they was just like, time to hit the eject button. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I just don't. I don't know, man. But I've always been. I got a playoff model. I got to write this down because I've been saying it. But like, I think that you should just have a 3-team conference championship playoff, like with each conference. I don't care about Notre Dame. Let them deal with it. Join the conference. So what? I ain't even gonna speak on them. That's their problem. You can negotiate with them all you want to. Fine, I don't care. But I just think that you should just, have a 3-team conference championship. So the SEC championship should be a 3-team playoff. Number 3 should play number 2. The winner of that should go on the next week and play number 1. And then you take the conference champions. You do that for each conference. You take the conference champions and put them in the playoff system and then win. You have that's 4 or 5 teams. Everybody will have played their way to the championship. There's no such thing as that. You're taking the human element out of it. All of that, what we think your record should be, this strength. No. You have to beat this team, then beat this team, and then you're in the playoffs. That's how I think it should be. I don't think it should be no, you got 10 games, this schedule's got 9, y'all played this ranked team. Y'all, like, whenever you do that, you put that human element in it, you're gonna end up like we end up now.
I would say this before we move on. Because I still, honest to God, because you couldn't tell me a significant game that Oregon would have won. I understand y'all lost games.
That's my point.
But you guys lost you talking about we found a way to lose game, but you're losing to teams that were in the playoffs. Playoffs.
That's true.
And you wasn't losing bad. You lost by 1 possession. You had a great defense last year. And you're telling me your defense could not stop Oregon's offense.
Bro.
And I'm telling you with the weapon.
I'm telling you.
I'm gonna ask you this. We'll go down this real quick before we would have
looked great for 3 quarters.
I watched the game with you, and I was enjoying them losses. By the way,
y'all would have been like, "How in the hell did Northwestern come back against Auburn in the 4th quarter and win?" That's probably what would have happened.
Did y'all play? I put it like this: did y'all lose to anybody in the SEC that was that bad?
There's nobody in the SEC that bad.
Thank you. That's my point.
Thank you. Exactly what we're saying.
That's my point. You're not going to lose.
But I still think we would have lost to them. I mean, I don't know.
Man.
Like, I just.
Man, I don't want to hear that.
I'm sorry. The type of gauntlet that anybody that goes through the SEC, you go through anybody else. The type of competition that we have to play is second to none. You go to anywhere else, and you are the top squad in that conference. We proved it. We came out of the Big 12.
I mean, that's true. But y'all also have competent coaching and everything in place. Like, I'm telling you, man, it was one. If I would agree with y'all, if we were getting out talented or we were just losing these games. This was literally a situation where these guys didn't know what the hell they was doing.
We move on because I know we've been on this forever.
Go ahead.
We're gonna go down all this. Outside of everything on y'all roster compared to Oregon roster, the only thing that I can think of better from their roster. From their roster and y'all roster is the quarterback. It's the quarterback.
No, I think they're thinking I'm saying that nobody in the SEC is bad as Oregon. No, we was talking about Northwestern. No.
But outside of that, y'all only thing that Oregon really has off y'all that I can think off the top of my head. Then I'm talking about 2025 Oregon versus 2025 Auburn. It's the quarterback position. Y'all have better running backs, better O-line. I'm not even going to the defense because the defense is clearly better. You can't even point out a position on the Oregon.
Did you watch the Kentucky game? We had better everything than Kentucky. There's not one position. I don't care if you go to the water boy. There's not one position that we were significantly better than Kentucky.
But you have those type of games.
We had them every week, is what I'm telling you. It wasn't just those type of games.
But did you lose the game?
Had those type. Yes, we lost them.
Well, you lost one game. You lost one out of all those games. You lost Texas A&M, Oregon.
The same way. You are what you repeatedly do, man. It's not like that's what I'm saying.
Regardless,
like,
you're not
this
losing
is
no Rutgers. Regardless, you're not losing.
habit.
Out of all
This
those
is not,
teams, is Kentucky
Bro,
worse than Northwestern? Is Kentucky
bro, I
worse
don't
than
know.
is
I'm just saying you
you
can't
don't
do
say you don't know.
something.
You know.
You can't do something 7 times in a row and then that not become your identity. You are what you repeatedly do. The things that you repeat over and over again become your identity. That's who you
Well,
are.
I told you that last year about your
last
team.
year we were a team that just wet the bed in games. So like, I don't
Let's
have,
be honest. You had the wrong quarterback. Y'all
I don't
found
know
your
about that
quarterback
either.
to the end.
Which we told them. I said every last one of those Oklahoma guys said they were happy the man walked out the door. Y'all was so happy. You put the man up there on your homepage. On your homepage, talking about, oh, we got a 5-star quarterback. I remember it like it was yesterday, and y'all were talking like this man was the third best quarterback in the conference. And then the man went out there and wet the bed, and now y'all acting like y'all ain't have nobody. Like, bro, we are not. Don't tell this revisionist history,
bro.
We all there.
Okay, first of all, I don't think that the dude is that bad. I still say that. So it ain't revisionist history. I think that he had a coach that didn't want to show up for the job. I'm not gonna blame a quarterback when your coach. Listen.
Gonna be on the players. My fault.
You can't blame a coach for a quarterback. You can't blame a quarterback when his coach was not showing up for practice. He was golfing. It's never gonna be on the players. The only time it's gonna be on the only time you're gonna say that it's on the players, like that's what I'm saying. Like, how is it? Answer me this. Just and we can make it real quick. How is it that Jackson Arnold does not get the benefit of saying this was a Hugh Freeze problem? Yet Cam Coleman gets the benefit of saying this was a Hugh Freeze problem. Like,
Cam
bro,
Coleman's not the one throwing the ball to himself. That's why
he was the one. Let's not act like he was perfect. I don't even want to go down that rabbit hole. But what I'm saying is, like, they were playing for the same coach that was golfing Friday night before the game, that left right after the Vanderbilt game and went to the golf course to watch somebody play golf. He wasn't even golfing. So like, bro, the program itself, it was ran by a dude who obviously just wanted to check. I can't blame them kids for that. Okay. I never seen Jackson Arnold in a competent system. When has he played with a competent system? When he was at Oklahoma, they were down to walk-on receivers. That offensive line took a massive hit. He's never played in a system that is competent and able to put together a competent offense. So I can't really, maybe Levy's first year at Oklahoma, it was decent. But other than that, like, I haven't seen him. Right? I bet he looked great. I bet he looked great with Dan Mullen. So I can't do that, man. Like, I can't blame this dude, man. And everybody knows that the coach did the most awful job of coaching I've seen in a long time.
Who told you this?
What you mean?
Now you can't blame the player. I'm not going down this rabbit hole with you tonight. Y'all can't blame the players, but a particular name just kept coming up. He wasn't that good when he walked out the door, but I ain't going down that road tonight. Now I can't blame the player, but I'm gonna leave that alone. I'm gonna say that for another day for you. I'm gonna remember that, sir. But
remember it. I got a bet for you too. See, when we talking, I'm gonna text it to you.
Oh, please do. And I'm gonna take.
I got a bet for you that involves that particular player.
Okay, whatever the bet is, I'm taking it. I don't care how crazy it is.
Okay.
But man, let me get to this, man. Oh, my fault. Go ahead, Coach Shawn.
I'll make it quick so we can move on. Trojan Fight posed the question earlier. He said, well, it wasn't a question, it was a statement. When we were talking about rankings, he said the SEC is king of manipulating rankings. Regardless of prior seasons, half of the conference is ranked in the top 15 every year. Let me say this to you, Trojan King. Name me a year in the last 10 years that the best two teams in the SEC hadn't played each other. That's one. Number two, I don't care if you have 30 teams of your 15, if that makes sense to you, ranked in the beginning of the season, as long as you play each other, something the Big Ten don't do, right? Oregon didn't play Michigan or Ohio State last year. Indiana, they didn't play Ohio State to the damn Big Ten championship game. Your best teams don't even play each other. You know what I'm saying? They don't even play each other. right? I don't care if you rank your whole conference as long as you play one another. And the two best are at the end of the season. I watched Iowa in 2023 play Michigan. Iowa had a horrible, that was terrible, and get their asses whipped 26-0. That was your Big Ten championship game. So I don't mind how many teams you have ranked in the preseason, as long as you play each other. And the two best teams are who play at the end of the season, something the Big Ten hadn't done for quite some time.
But great. Hey, man, that's a great way to send that one off.
Just saying.
But I know, man, we spent a good portion on that, man, and I can't wait to hear Ted's bet on that. Shout out to Cam Coleman, by the way. But we would appreciate you. Don't worry, Arch Manning gonna show you he really appreciate you this year.
Right.
But top 5 SEC players I had to watch in 2026, but I meant to just say top five players in the conference.
This season?
This season coming up. And that's why I like I'm still gonna ride with the Golden Arch, man, because I still believe, man, especially the way he played against Michigan. I was like, oh man, he figuring it out. Well, by the end of the year, he was already playing like that. He just went crazy against Michigan. But him, I think Cam gonna be one of those guys. Of course, Dylan Stewart's gonna be one of those guys easily. Colin Simmons. I think I'm missing one person.
Twister, what up with you, bro?
What's going on with you, Twister? Well, y'all can jump in this too if y'all think somebody different. No, I think Arch, Cam, Dylan, Stewart, Colin Simmons, and I'm trying to think of another person.
I think Anthony Hill from Texas.
Anthony in the draft.
Oh, he left for the draft?
Yeah, but I thought the same thing. I was like, damn.
Man.
This is actually a good question because there's so much movement.
Mm-hmm.
You really got to
good, man.
I think Eric Singleton down at Florida is going to really make some noise this year.
I think you got to go with Trinidad James, man.
Yeah.
Trinidad James.
That dude proved himself to me in the playoffs, bro.
I'd say Trinidad.
Yeah, man.
No, you said Trinidad James. You mean Chambers?
I mean Trinidad.
I thought that was just your nickname for him. I like it.
Goal all the
ball. Yeah, ball.
James Ball.
Yeah.
Xavier Atkins. Yeah, I might not agree, but he's gonna be top 5. Top 5 this year. Xavier Atkins.
If you have another year like he did last year, I believe he's it's gonna be hard, man. It's hard with those two, with Colin Simmons and Dylan Stewart. Jaden Ball is definitely gonna be one of those guys. They definitely need to run the ball. I think DJ Pickett can make his case towards the end of the year, man. But I don't think he's gonna be like top 5 when it comes to that time.
I'll give you one. I forgot the boy name. I think his last name was Green. He's a tight end for LSU. That kid like 6'8", 6'6".
Trey Green.
Yeah,
yes.
there you go.
Yes. He's a baller, bro.
Hey man, listen, me and my guy, maybe Ant might be the only ones, but man, I think Lenore Sellers thrives in this Kendall Brown offense.
I gotta see it.
I think he thrives in this Kendall Brown's offense. Man took 47 sacks last year under Schuler.
You know, Bryce took the same amount.
That's what I know. It's consistent with the coach. So like,
but Bryce is Bryce. That's what I'm saying. No matter can you pass the ball. I'm not really worried with Lenore. I know he's going to get a few passes off here and there, but consistently passing the ball, I got to see him play better. I know he can play better, but I'm not really worried about him passing the ball. I'm more worried about him running the ball. Because I know when we played him and he was hurt, I said, "Oh, we got him now."
In Kendall Brown's system?
Run. Huh?
In Kendall Brown's system?
I don't care whose system it is. Your system can be whatever system it is.
Oh, it matters.
Who's gonna be the players doing it?
What system matters, bro?
Yeah, your system can be whatever the system is, but the players still have to execute that.
Yeah, I mean, I get it, and I think Lenore Sellers is one hell of a talent. So you put
I
him in that
believe so
system, I
too,
think
but he
he's.
gonna
I
have to
think
show
he's.
me. I just don't see it, man. They
Okay.
hyped Lenore Sellers up this high last year, and I was just like, bro, I don't know what they're seeing, and it went worse than what I thought it would go. I was just like,
He
bro,
couldn't keep him upright.
That'll do it.
Hey, bro,
He can't do none of that cool stuff on his back. Like it just don't work out that way.
I seen Bryce do it.
I mean, true, but Bryce Young was Bryce Young. Great quarterback.
Lenore is a freak, man. Body wise, if he can
I don't think Lenore is gonna be the first overall pick, no matter what season he has.
Nah, I don't know if he'll be the first overall pick.
Yeah, he ain't better than Bryce throwing that rock at all. Like it's not even close.
That's why I said it's gonna be really, really interesting. It's a bunch of guys in this league, man. That's why I said the talent
it's a bunch
down here is insane. I'm interested to see how LSU is going to be. I just don't know. I just don't believe in Sam Lev like that. He was okay. Healthy. Even if he's healthy, I still like. I gotta see it. It's more like I gotta see it with him. It's just certain guys when you're playing in this league, coaching is different for me.
I put it like this: if Sam Levitt doesn't pan out, this would probably be Lane Kiffin's first miss ever at quarterback.
Yeah,
ever.
I've seen Lane Kiffin do a lot.
This dude has been
a lot less.
No, he has missed. The year that we won the national championship when he had Tennessee, you couldn't even tell me who his quarterback is. That's how bad he was.
Right about that.
That's why I said I put it like this: he doesn't miss often. He doesn't let alone at all.
So let it alone at all. Well, this would be his second miss, which is still great. Like, you know what I mean? Like
that's what I'm saying. I'm with you. And,
bro, I believe in the man.
Not a bad quarterback. And then you got Houston Longstreet right behind him. Like, bro, talent wise,
it's a fact, man.
Man, they got talent down there, man.
I think LSU finna lose it, man. They finna go crazy. I just believe that.
You gotta see it, man. I understand.
I agree. You gotta see it, but when you look at Sam Levitt is not a bad quarterback, man.
No. Sam Hill's a damn good quarterback.
And you put him with Lane in that offense with them receivers, man.
But they did get Trey Wilson. And
I just,
we'll see, man.
And the thing about it is this season in the SEC, man, you have a lot of great defensive talent. We talked about on the other show, on Justin's show, about how the defense would be. And I'm not a defensive guy, but I just kept it real and respectfully. It's a lot of great defensive players in the SEC this season, and I really have to see what we do based off the things we did last year and what kind of improvements we made going in this year. The SEC is full of great defensive players this year, probably more this year than in the last year or two, I believe. A lot of great defensive players in this league, man.
And just throw this out here too. Even Kirby Smart is in favor of eliminating the SEC championship game. Just want to throw that out there. Say
now if it gets movement because he won it. So you coming straight off the winning it, and you saying, "Hey, we should get rid of it." People.
That's going to hold a lot of weight too.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yep. So I'm gonna say that new man. I may make a video on that, man, because this is real. Now I'm just starting to make a lot of steam, and this is just an hour ago. So definitely shout out to On 3 for that news right there. But yeah, man, the talent on LSU, I just feel like, man, the way they're hyping
most expensive roster in the country.
I don't believe just because I don't believe money just gonna just make you the best team. I felt like the only team that was just set up to win, even though they had the most expensive roster, was Ohio State, because they had veteran leadership. They had guys that was already there. They just added more guys to it. You had Travion Henderson with Quinshawn Judkins. You had Jeremiah Smith with an already talented wide receiver group with Ibuka. Am I saying his last name right? And Carnell Tate and Brandon Ennis. And then you had
but don't look now. They just did it again.
What?
Ohio State just took a pretty good experienced roster and added some pretty good pieces to it.
I don't think they added the talent that they added that year. But I do love the
Not
talent.
on offense, but
Yeah, but
well,
I'm
I
telling
don't
you
know.
right
Earl
now.
Little is no Caleb Downs, but
Oh
Earl
no,
Little is a
yeah.
one hell of a safety net.
Earl
Don't
Little
get me
is
wrong.
that guy, and
Yeah,
he is
that's what
going
I'm
to
saying.
thrive in that offense. I mean, defense.
Exactly.
I believe
Yeah.
he's about to have an All-American year. Watch out for Earl Little. Remember, I said it first, and I'm telling you right now, and it's a shot at my own Alabama Crimson Tide. If James Smith and Quay Russaw get off this year,
You better be careful.
I'm just gonna sit here every single week. Don't let them go off, and don't let them just go up there and have an All-American year like our center did and won the Remington Award after he had bad snaps. And I was one of those guys like, oh, we need to get rid of him. Not knowing it was probably the coach. Maybe it was just the nerves. I don't know what it was, but the man went up there and won that championship and won the Remington Award and was first team All-American, all this good stuff. Left us and went up there and did that. And we clowned them down here. But if them boys go anywhere up there and make anything close to an All-American status, remember, Coach Shawn, production over potential. I'm going to point it at somebody, and I love this brother. And I do. But God dog, I got to hold y'all accountable for that, man. Because I thought that was nasty how y'all did them, boys.
I spoke up on it, man.
That was nasty. That was very nasty. What they didn't even have to be said the way they treated those guys. Hey, those guys went off. They did their own things. Yada yada yada.
We're gonna see.
But hey, what do I know? They the experts now. They the experts. So I'm gonna let them be the experts. I'm just a guy on the internet. But Xavier wanted me to ask this earlier. Sorry, Xavier, I'm just getting to it now before I get to this. I got something fun for y'all. But he said Ohio State and Texas thoughts. Because of
This
course
year?
that's going. Yep.
Yeah.
They're gonna be playing in the good old. Then they're gonna play in the Cotton Bowl. Boy, that thing about to be hot as hell down there, boy. That about to be some football down there to kick off the season. I feel like now this time we got the same two quarterbacks. They have more experience. We're about to have some fireworks on the offensive end. I'm really gonna love that game, man. Jeremiah Smith, Cam Coleman. Shoot, Cam Coleman going against Devin Sanchez. Devin Sanchez is gonna be that dude too at cornerback too.
You mind if I answer Twister's question and
no, do whatever you want to do, man.
Inglewood, dog, man. Twister says,
oh my fault.
Twister says, Coach, I mean, that's just my humble opinion, Twister. You know, I believe with a veteran, hear me out on this. I believe with a veteran offensive line and a young quarterback, you're gonna struggle. I believe with a veteran quarterback and a young offensive line, switch it up, you're gonna struggle. Well, we have both young offensive line and young quarterback who's never started a game. If you listen to the scrimmage, Keelan had some big plays. He also threw a damn pick six, right? Austin Mack was steady, right? Didn't do nothing super flashy, didn't do nothing bad. Threw a touchdown, you know. So you got a young quarterback, a young offensive line, brand new tight ends. I just think we're gonna struggle. That's just me. You know, I could be wrong, and I hope to God that I'm wrong. I just know how I go. When you have one or the other, we got both. And Ingle, I forgot what he asked about the defense. Can't find it.
Was that the defense?
It was a one before that I had seen, but I sort of lost it.
No, there was something different.
Somebody.
You said Inglewood, my fault.
Inglewood. Yeah, can you ask Coach Shawn the parallel between what we did last year on D? I mean, what that's a dog, man. That's my only you know, that's my only objective, man. You know, I like to relegate it to when we remember this, man. I hear a lot of people talking about the 4-2-5 and the nickel and this, that, and the third. What people don't understand is even in Coach Saban's last years, a couple years, we ran nickel in. We ran nickel in, bro. You know what I'm saying? I mean, yes, Coach Saban was a 3-4 guy, but Dallas Turner had his hand in the ground. Will Anderson had his hand in the ground, right? You had 2 5s, a 3, and a 1. That makes nickel, right? Anybody that know game know what tell you. You had 2 5s, Tex, a 3, and a 1. That's what we ran, right? To me, it's only 2 type of defenses, bro. It's only 2 types you can run: odd and even spacing. Odd and even spacing. You know what I'm saying? To me, it's only 2. You can dress them up how you want and do all this extra stuff, bring all these pressures and stunts and all that. Either odd or even spacing, right? Period. Run fits are a premium in the 4-2-5. I didn't like how Kane Womack always ran bubbles. I don't like bubbles. Bubbles is a bubble is any gap that doesn't have a defensive lineman in it. And we ran that a lot. We dropped too many times. Our defense played well at times, but we done things that I never understood. I never understood the Missouri game. This quarterback has proved to you he can't throw. Why are we dropping 8 the entire
Boy, that was the most frustrating thing I ever watched.
Letting him dink and dunk and dink. He clearly can't throw. Go after him, right?
Oh my
God.
God.
I don't understand that. We ran a lot of bubbles, a lot of B gap weak stuff. I just didn't understand that. If you do that this year against some of the quarterbacks we face, we're going to get 8 up. I don't want to see Bray Hubbard on the hash covering anyone. I want to see him down, fitting the run like he's supposed to with great leverage, destroying people, sort of Landon Collins-esque, right? So it's just a lot of questions, bro. That's just me. That don't make me right. Inglewood, Twister. I just don't believe. I don't know how we're going to play with brand new offensive linemen who hadn't ran this scheme. Javen James played in the SEC on the left side. He's on the right now. Your best lineman or your most veteran lineman is a freshman about to be a sophomore who played right tackle, who I said was better at guard, and now he's back at guard. That's your best lineman, supposedly, right? You got a brand new quarterback who's never played in his entire life as far as starting. You got a brand new couple tight ends that's going to be blocking for you. You got a young offensive. I don't know how it's going to go, bro. Maybe it'll come all together at some point. But to me, I'm just crossing my fingers like this and hoping for the best. I don't know that the players we got now are better than the last ones. Some of these fans will tell you they are just because that's what they say. You know what I mean? I understand that when you play football, you got to go out there and play. From what I'm hearing, James Smith is at Ohio State wreaking havoc, right? That's all I can tell you. With one of the best D-line coaches in the country. That's all I can tell you, right? I'm not one of these guys going to get on these podcasts and tell you, yeah, we're going to throw for 3,000 yards, Keelan Russell. This boy's a freshman. Ain't never played college ball in his entire life besides mop-up duty. Neither has Mac. You know what I'm saying? I'm not sure that Keelan going to start. If you had to ask me today, I'll say Mac because I know who came in when Ty got hurt, right? Yeah. That's all I can tell you. For some reason, these people see these stars and just think he going to go out there and be Joe Namath. That's not how the game go. I watched Keelan first play. He pulled it, right? Instead of giving it to AKD, or if he gave it to AKD, AK would have still been running right now, right? Linebackers collapsed on him. They sacked him behind the line of scrimmage. He tried to outrun to the end, got killed, right? I watched this stuff. This is all growing pains, right? These kids are going to be great when they play a lot, but in the beginning of the season, you got to go out there and play, bro. What you think defensive coordinator is going to do? I'm an offensive guy. I fear no freshman. I don't fear no freshman who ain't never played no more. I'm going to throw blitzes at you. I'm going to throw stunts at you. I'm going to throw hidden coverages. I'm going to match defense you to death, right? So it just comes with repetition and experience, bro. That's the only way they're going to get good, right? Repetition and experience. Don't think because they got all these stars behind their name that they're supposed to go out and throw for 15,000 yards in 2 games. That ain't how the game works, bro. This ain't Madden. This ain't Madden, bro. Right? You got a young offensive line. I don't know how they're going to protect. You got an offensive coordinator don't believe in running the football. He believes in throwing the ball 30,000 times. You got 27 running backs on the roster. Hopefully he gives it to one of them. So I don't know, brother. I don't know. We got a pedestrian offensive coordinator, pedestrian offensive line, young quarterback. You tell me.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is why he the best in the business.
You tell me.
This is why he one of the best in the business, man. I love this man.
Just my humble opinion, bro. Just
we're gonna start saying humble facts in a minute. But man, God dog, man, that was beautiful. There was something, man, just on a lighter note, man, because I ain't even downloaded Jesus Christ. But this is something fun for y'all, man, to make it what's the guy name right here? He said cancel the season at this point. That's funny. Said Bama must lost y'all some money. Tuskegee lost me some money. That don't mean nothing. I'm gonna talk back. Hey, I'm
What
gonna
does he
talk about
mean?
the good and I'm gonna talk about the bad, man.
What does he
This is
mean by
my
homework
team.
about money? So what you want me to say? No. Let me reverse. No, we're gonna go 12-0. We got a starting quarterback we ain't never played before. We ain't gonna lose a game. I promise you. We're gonna blow out everybody, right? I promise we're gonna make the playoff. We're gonna win 3 championships in 2 years. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna do it all next year. You watch and see. You know, we lost players. We got 2 brand new middle linebackers. One plays safety, and a linebacker at Virginia Tech who struggled against the run. He's at Bama now, doing great things. Let the headlines tell it. We're gonna win every game. We're gonna win every game. Don't y'all know that? Sound like a damn fool. Sound like
Hey man, they got all the answers. They got all the answers.
Sound like a hockey player. You know what I mean?
But hey, man, just making lighter note, man, and I want people to participate in this too, man. This is gonna be fun, man, because y'all making my boy mad, and I don't like that.
Oh no,
I know, man. I'm just
I enjoy it, bro. I'm cool with it. I just don't see. I don't fart crimson glasses. Gases. I just tell it like I see it, bro. You know.
Says choose your NFL draft defense. You get to choose one edge, one D tackle, one linebacker, one cornerback, one safety. And just for the hell of it, just give you guys some time. I'll go first since of course, I think worst kept secret in history. Everybody know I love Ruben Bain. He's going to be a future commander. Y'all already know. Shout out to Ruben Bain. Defensive tackle, I'm stuck between Caleb Banks and Peter Woods. But I'm gonna go with Peter Woods. Linebacker. I'm not gonna lie, man. That boy Jacob Rodriguez is nice, bro. CJ Allen doesn't get a lot of praise that he should, man. I like CJ Allen, man. It's between CJ Allen and Sonny Styles. I guess I'll go with Sonny Styles. I'll go with Delane at cornerback. He had a tremendous year this year. And of course, Caleb Downs. That's my safety. Let's see what you guys got. Oh, Lord. Am I still there?
Yeah.
Okay. I pushed the wrong button.
Looking at it, man. I'm trying to
see what everybody else. Make sure y'all put y'all in the chat, man. I love to read what you guys think.
If I had to draft these guys, bro, I think Coach Shawn, you're on mute. I'm not sure.
My bad, bro.
There you go.
No, I said you want me to go ahead and go? I just
yeah, you go ahead. You go for it.
Give me Arvell Reese. Give me Lee Hunter.
Ooh.
Give me Anthony Hill. Give me McCoy. And give me, without a shadow of doubt, Caleb Downs.
Should we agreed on one of the 5? So that's cool.
Yeah,
I can't go wrong with any of these kids.
Oh yeah, man. Them dogs, man.
Yeah,
bro. I go in reverse order. I'm taking Caleb Downs, although I really like Kyle Lewis out of Pitt. I saw him at the Senior Bowl. This dude was all over the field. But I'm going Caleb Downs.
That Emmanuel McNeil Warren kid, somebody gonna get him one.
Yeah,
somebody gonna get him one.
Where did he come from? Is he from
Toledo?
Okay. There's another kid that played safety from TCU that was amazing.
Yeah.
But I'm going Caleb Downs at safety.
I don't know why they don't have puns on here, because I would have.
Yeah, give me Mansour. But if puns was on here, I'd definitely take puns. Give me Mansour. At linebacker, bro, I'm a Jacob Rodriguez believer, bro.
Yeah,
I got to go with Jacob Rodriguez, man.
Yeah.
I listen, before I saw him in person, I was one of them. Oh, he played at Texas Tech, Big 12 football. Nah. Well, I saw this dude, but in person, I was like, whoa, wait a minute. This boy can play some football.
That boy, somebody gonna get him one.
Yeah, I'm going with Jacob Rodriguez. Now, this defensive tackle position between Lee Hunter, Peter Woods, and Caleb Banks, shit, you can't go wrong with either one of them. But I'm gonna go as bad as I want to go Lee Hunter. I'm gonna go Caleb Banks, man, just because he gave me an interview. And then Edge.
No. Don't just say because he gave you an interview.
Well, they about even. I had to find something to
He
separate
is
him.
a massive man.
Oh yeah, that is also true. He's
I
a
believe
very big dude.
if Pittsburgh go defense,
Yeah,
I think they should draft Caleb Banks to replace Hayward.
Yeah,
Because I believe you would get at least 10, 12 good years out of Caleb Banks because he'll be a perfect replacement. He is he's going to cause chaos on that line.
I'm telling you like this. I love Caleb Banks, and this is going to sound like I'm retracting what I'm saying. But until Lee Hunter left the Senior Bowl early, he was the best defensive tackle on the field. And I'm not. There's no knock to Caleb. There's no knock to any of these guys. But I'm telling you that this dude was the best defensive tackle. He played 3 yards in the backfield the entire weekend.
6'3", 318, and can
strong. Boy, this. So, but Caleb's a bit quicker than him.
That's on me. That's on me because I supposed to know. That's on me.
He can bend. He can bend, bro, to be a defensive tackle.
Caleb's a bit quicker than him though. Like Caleb is the type of big that's like he put together. Like he's not fat and he's a versatile. Like you can move him around like a bit more than Lee Hunter is middle of the field. So but I'm gonna go with Caleb, and then I'm going with Ruben Baines, man. I'm going with Ruben Baines. Man, I don't care how long his arms is.
Yeah,
man. Listen here.
Ask the quarterbacks how long his arms is. They don't know.
Man, listen here. I wish I made a post on Facebook yesterday, man. I said, "As God is my witness," and I will go to my grave because I know somebody. I wish I would have wrote this out and typed it down. It would have been in the Hall of Fame of just saying something. I still am not on the level of like watching film of Coach Shawn and Coach Al and Coach Carl or Jans. Shout out to Jans.
Yeah.
But I said this when Aaron Donald came out, bro. Didn't see him play. He didn't play one down yet in the NFL. Didn't even get drafted yet. And I told my boy Bobby, I said, Bobby, I seen this dude at Pittsburgh named Aaron Donald. I said, bro, when it's all said and done, he's going to be one of the best D tackles you ever seen. Because I was like, bro, this man is like a bear in a uniform. All he did was just disrupt folks. And the only thing I lied about in that whole thing is this man being one of the best, because I think he is the best. Because Lord have mercy. I was like, man, I just seen a guy just disrupt people. And you talking about these short arms? I don't know where this short arm thing. I know guys that have long arms. Shout out to I ain't gonna say no name because it may come back on me later on. But I know plenty of guys that have long arms that were absolute garbage. And this is why and I heard Jerry McCoy, shout out to Jerry McCoy. He said he talked to a lot of D-line coaches. And they say they hate guys like Ruben Baines with short arms. And I said, this is why a lot of those guys get fired, because you overthinking it. Stop overthinking these things a lot of the time, because you see it right there. I don't know what you need to see. It's clear as day that this man is going to be great. That's why I said, don't worry about him. Talk. He's trash. He's everything. If he's on my team, he's going to be that dude.
You want to talk about short arms? Von Miller, my former teammate Robert Mathis,
future
who else? The kid you just said from to play the Pittsburgh for the Rams, Aaron Donaldson, Ed Oliver for the Buffalo Bills. I mean, come on, man. If you can play, you can play. The NFL do this though. They overanalyze everything to make them seem like they're smarter than what they always do this, man. Look at Mike Mayock. That dude analyzed players left and right. He can analyze this. He was horrible GM. Made some horrible picks, man. Horrible. So
just to be fair, that one of his, and I don't know, man, you must be reading my mind. One of the players that I was talking about was the first player he picked.
Yeah. So, I mean,
listen, the only one I respect is Lou Riddick. Lou Riddick has not missed,
but
in my opinion.
Guess what he said? Go look back. when we seen the man at the Senior Bowl, Tez, and I'm sorry to interrupt. I was like, man, I just want to shake the man's hand because I was like, man, I love you, man, because the way, and I'm gonna speak it up. I need you on the show too, because the way this man breaks down football, it's just like, bro, F all this other stuff because
he don't miss.
Be picking and choosing. He said the same thing about Aaron Donald. He said, go back and look what I said about Aaron Donald when they were talking about short arms. What the hell does that even mean? Can you play the game of football? Turn on the tape. What
I remember they when he said that he got. I remember him being so high on Patrick Mahomes that it was ridiculous. They laughed him off of the table when he said that. But man, Lou Riddick is usually spot on with his evaluation, bro.
Whatever they paid him at ESPN is not enough.
I'm gonna say this. I listen. Technically, I get it. I understand. You don't want to edge rusher with short arms. I get why and all of that stuff. But like, man, can he play football or can he not? Is what it should boil down to. But in the NFL, man, I've been saying that like, the NFL is about measurables. Like they're going to draft the player that looks the part in the uniform more than they're going to draft the player that got that dog in them. Because they can't measure that. They're always going to go for measurables.
It's very rare that you get those guys. I'll put it like this. You're not even with, I can go by every position, man. Do you want the quarterback with strong on you? Like you get your Jamarcus Russells or you get your Josh Allen. You can throw the ball as deep as you want, or you're going to get a Drew Brees. I think anybody would take Drew Brees over Josh Allen. Like you want to win a Super Bowl?
That's a Buffalo fan.
Yeah, hey.
You saying that, but it's some people that think Josh Allen
you want somebody that can just run fast. You know how many guys that just like look at all the top speeds in the combine history and ask me where these guys at. Like,
it don't matter.
Like these guys in the 4.2s. Them guys ain't panning out in the NFL like that, man. Because it ain't all about just running fast. Can you catch the ball? Can you run route? Can you get open?
And remember this too, man. A lot of these NFL dudes, bro, they be feeding y'all a bunch of BS. This is not 1997 when everybody doing down block and ISO blocks, right? It's not that type of stuff anymore. It's a lot of slide zone protection, a lot of hinge blocking, a lot of reach, a lot of combo, a lot of double teaming, a lot of pinning and pulling trap, a lot of gap man blocking, a lot of zone blocking. You got to be able to move as a defensive lineman now. It's not that same stuff with Terrell Davis coming downhill, ISO, hat on the hat, hinge turn. No, you need defensive linemen that can actually move. And at that point, I get it. They want the kids with the long extension and all that. But if you can move and get off of these blocks, man, you can be successful in the NFL. And that's just the gist of
it. Yeah. I mean, because if it mattered that much, he wouldn't have had the season he had at Miami.
It's fact. Elvis
it ain't like
it
ain't like Ruben Bain just grew short arms at the draft. Mm-hmm. He been had them. You know what I mean? All at Miami, all through his career, he been had short arms. It's like, I just don't get that.
I asked this guy. Let's go ask his coach, who is a Hall of Famer, Jason Taylor, what he thinks. Take the bias out and ask him what he thinks.
Yeah. To be fair, Jason Taylor got some long ass arms.
Well, that's Jason Taylor. I just say ask him what he thinks about this kid.
I just throw it in there.
Yeah. All I know, everybody they hyped up with this Ohio State line, Indiana line, Texas A&M line, whatever line, I've seen him destroy. I've seen him kill. This man is all right. Like I said, please don't draft him in the first 6 picks. I'm going to just know if y'all ain't by me, or if you don't see me, just know I'm banging on the wall or the TV or whatever. Please get this man. Please.
What pick do y'all have?
We got 7.
No.
I'm telling you right now, the only
we got like 21
picks that I think they're gonna be there. I think Ruben may be there, Sonny may be there, or Caleb may be there. I want either one of those 3. We don't need to go nobody offense. Mm-hmm. But we go see. I
don't think Quentin Williams' arms is very long. Quentin Williams, one of the best defensive linemen in the NFL. I don't think Jalen Carter's arms is very long. You know, Jalen Carter, one of the best defensive linemen in the NFL.
What's so funny about that is like the measurables, like you take an Aaron Donald, right? His lack of measurables makes him such a problem to deal with. Like he automatically, because he's so short and stocky, he automatically comes off the line with leverage. Like he is a problem, and then he's strong as an ox. I don't know, if you were a offensive lineman and you 6'5", 6'7", you know, 300 pounds, and then this dude is so compact already, and he's strong enough to lift you with one arm, like that is a problem to deal with. Like, so it just depends, man. Like you said, you can't, none of this stuff measures dog, right? There's no drill, there's no test in the combine. They don't have none of that measures what type of animal is inside these guys' heart. It's the same thing in college with that star system. It's the same thing with this draft. Like, you cannot measure that. So, I mean, we'll see. We'll see.
But hey, man, I'm telling you right now, I'm taking it to my grave.
No, Ephraim, he should come to the 49ers.
And Killer Cam,
no, y'all just
to be. I get it, but my point was, it's more traffic inside, bro, and they still create sacks. They're not beating one edge guy. There is more traffic inside, right? And they still get to the QB, right? So
Dumerville wasn't no inside guy. What is guy?
What did he say? What happened?
When he was talking about, to be fair, all of them play inside. Dumerville wasn't no inside guy.
He talking about Quentin, when I was talking about Quentin and Jalen,
okay.
And I was telling him that my point still stands because there's more traffic inside, right?
Oh, okay, my fault.
Now it's more clutter on the inside. You got to be able to get off blocks quicker on the inside, and they do it. These guys do it, short arms and all.
Yeah, I will say this now. The guys that we did mention with short arms, the Dwight Freeney's, Elvis Dumervilles, even Ruben Bain, coming off the edge, these guys are quick as a hiccup. Like when they get off the line, they are in your lap immediately. Like, so I do think that I don't think that you could have short arms at defensive end and be slow and be productive. Like, you're gonna need some speed to make up for that. And Ruben Bain's got that, man. Like, you saw how quick he's been in the corner and how he's contorting his body to get around the edge. Like, you're gonna need that quickness, that first step for sure.
But just to really just bring it on home, man, like, how many of those guys that's coming off the edge that's slow anyway? It's not too many guys I know that's coming slow off the edge anyway.
True.
All those guys are fast.
True. Unless you like what's his name? Like a James Harrison, not particularly fast, but strong as an ox.
Yeah.
And what's your boyfriend? What's your boyfriend? The Ravens. I don't know why I'm drawing a blank.
T Sizzle,
slow as Christmas, but boy, I think he ran a 5.
My man said, I'm glad you said that about Mr. Ball So Hard University. Shout out to T Sizzle, who should have been in the Hall of Fame by now.
To the quarterback.
My dude said when they were talking about his 40 time, I don't remember it take this much time to get to the quarterback.
Yeah, he said I never had to run 40 yards to the quarterback. It don't matter to me.
Exactly. And look what it turned into, a Hall of Fame. That's why I said it's nowhere in the hell. That's why I said when you look at certain guys and where they were drafted, like, I'm still amazed to this day that Ed Reed was drafted 20-something in the first round. It's no way that you could have looked at his college tape and just thought, I don't know about this guy. Well, clearly Oscar Newsome knows something because he just keep drafting these guys. Just drafting Hall of Fame was doing that time. He drafted T Sizzle, and he drafted Lamar.
How tall is Bain?
That's a good question.
Very good question. Let me look
on just if I had to just eyeball it and say about 6'2", 6'3", maybe.
Yeah, that's what I would.
I don't know if he's a particularly tall.
Jonathan Greenwood, Miami, Minnesota Vikings. I think he's 6'3", about 250, 260. Jonathan Greenwood. I mean, he's not very tall.
Ruben Bain is 6'2", 263 pounds.
He's not very tall at all. I mean, Jonathan Green, look him up. I think he might be 6'3", 6'2", 6'3", somewhere along in there. Minnesota Vikings.
Yeah. Shoot, man, John Randall wasn't that tall. A lot of these guys are really not that tall. You of course you get your Reggie
John
Whites
Randall
and
look
all.
like Hogan.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. But that's what I'm saying. These guys. Oh my God, bro! I seen, bro. I'm still amazed, and I'm glad I shook his hand. I wish I got a picture with him. Mel Blount. My God, I was like, bro, you played cornerback. I said that to him, and all he did was just laugh. I'm like, bro, you played cornerback. I would hate to go against a man like that, bro. He was bro, he's still like he can go out there and knock some heads loose, bro. If y'all, well, of course, I'm being young, and I know a lot of people in the chat don't want to put y'all ages out there, and y'all a certain age. Not saying that y'all seen the man, but of course y'all know Mel Blount. But let me tell you something. That is 100% all man.
About 6'3".
Yeah, man, he about 6'4", 6'5". Hey, look, he like a tower for real, man. Like a tower. I wish I took a picture so you can see how tall. When I took a picture with Tyrone Poole. Tyrone Poole is literally an inch shorter than me. I said, bro, you played in the NFL? But he swole, boy. I was like, damn. And they drafted you in the first round. Man, shout out to everybody down there at the HBCU Legacy Bowl, man. That was a awesome time. That was probably one of my favorite bowl games so far.
And remember this, bro. Be sharp as far as your team. Ruben Bain can also play the 3, bro. He can play the 3 tech. He don't, he played a lot of the 3 tech when they played against Ole Miss. He can play 3 tech, man. He can edge rush. He can play 3 tech. I hadn't watched enough of him to know which one he best at, but he can play the 3 if need be.
And what I said, man, we about to. I said I supposed to do that in what month we in? We in April now. We'll supposed to do that in March, but it's about to be heavy because it's the NFL draft month, which is going to be like less than 3 weeks away. So definitely be on the lookout for some of those NFL breakdowns. And Ruben Bain is going to definitely be one of them. But I'm going to let these guys shout out their channel. Appreciate everybody for always supporting the channels. Even though I haven't been consistent, please get on me about that. But we're going to pick this back up because we get to talk about more football. Hopefully I get to drop some videos of some guys committing. We got some big time guys, and we're going to see who's going to be running from this competition. But Tez, lead us out of here, brother.
Yeah, man. No, y'all can find me at It's SEC Season.
Can we?
Yeah, you can find me at It's SEC Season on all platforms, man. Especially here on YouTube, man. Trying to build this thing. Tuesdays we got at 6:30 p.m. Central Standard Time. I always get that confused for some reason. Even at my age, I still get it confused. But Central Standard Time, 6:30, we got SEC Season live, where we right now we're picking each and every single SEC game from each and every single team throughout the year. At the end of the year, at the end of this summer, we'll take that, compile it together into the schedule, and we're gonna compare it against the experts and what they say. Because I think that the fans know football better than some of these people that sit up on these podiums and stuff. So we actually collecting data, and we're gonna put them up against that. So by all means, if you want to join that, and then on Thursdays, at 10:30 a.m. Central Standard Time, we do lunch breaks. So on your lunch time at your job, don't spend your lunch break with that lady with the bad breath that's talking your head about how she want a new job and all this, but she's still there, and she be kissing the boss's ass, even though she don't like it. Don't spend your lunch break with her. Come spend it with us. Talk some SEC football, man. But yeah, you guys are always a pleasure to be on here, man, with my guys. It's always fun. You guys in the chat, y'all. You know how I feel about y'all. I love y'all, man. And yeah, man. Pleasure to be here, man.
Hey, man, I felt like you were talking about somebody personally, but God bless you, brother. Coach Shawn, man.
Thanks, man. I second everything Ted said, bro. Always good to be with the fellas, man. It's great. Shout out to everybody in the chat. Twister, Ephraim, everybody, man. Y'all are awesome. Good to see everybody, man. See my broski Rob, everybody, man. Katrina, everybody. Thank you guys, man. You can definitely find me at JMHO Sports Talk. Just my humble opinion on Twitter and YouTube.
Yeah, man. And of course, man, I'm Brinsky Sharp with the Sharpshooter Sports Talk, man. Appreciate everybody. And most importantly, man, thank you, brothers, man, for just coming up here consistently. Anytime I ask you to, and just giving y'all insight, man. A lot of the time, this stuff, I have an idea of how I want the show to go. And we always do it exactly how I want it, just to go normal. Just wherever the flow go, and that's where we going. And we end up talking about other things. Praying for our good brother, Coach Al, who I need to call and check on. Definitely big shout out to Coach Al. Good brother.
Prayers, Coach Al.
Definitely big shout out to Coach Al.
Facts,
appreciate everybody, especially the ones that haven't been on the show for a while, man, that's been in the chat. Like it's been a few people that I haven't seen in the chat in a minute. Hopefully that all is well.
Yeah.
Hopefully everything going all right. And hopefully, man, this time that we come on here, we can make our lives a little easier, even in our own lives, man. Hopefully we can take some time out and fellowship with the brothers and just talk a little football, especially with the draft coming up. Guys about to be holding their flags for their teams with all the pride in the world. Everybody zeroing in. Everybody feel like they're going to go to the Super Bowl, but everybody doesn't have my quarterback. Shout out to Jaden Daniels. But
hey, that's facts. Can't dispute facts. Hey, the truth.
Good.
I gotta keep my boy healthy, man. We can't win games if he ain't healthy, man. We gotta keep him healthy.
The truth is in the details, man.
Mm-hmm.
Can't lie. I'm a Steelers fan. I can't say a damn word, bro. So I'm hey.
Yeah,
you're right.
man.
You're right.
That's what I said, man. Appreciate everybody, man. Definitely catch y'all on the next one, man. And y'all already know. I need Coach Shawn on next Thursday for sure. Put that down in y'all calendar. I have a coach coming up. It's not 100% yet, but either way, we're gonna have a big time coach in the state of Alabama on the show. So I can't say yet because it ain't been confirmed yet. I wish I could have confirmed it during the show, but can't confirm it. But I'll let y'all know throughout the week. But next Thursday, we will have somebody on here and may do a Monday show. So we can start doing 2 shows a week or drop some videos or something. But we'll see. Catch y'all on the next one and roll tide.
Roll tide.